Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Greg, the Motivator, coming to you with today's daily content video. Today, I want to talk a little bit more about me, so you guys get to know me a little bit better, as well as kind of just rant a little bit. So about me, so back it was towards the end of 2016. I jumped on a scale. And I was 281 pounds. And at that time, I was engaged to be married. At that point, it was another like 8 months away. And so I decided to take it upon myself, since I had never been that heavy in my entire life, to lose some weight. And so I figured that the best way to do that would be to start with food, eat better, and that'll help change. And so, in a matter of 4 months, I had lost over 30 pounds just from eating less food. That's it. Not even eating healthier, not even, eating better, just eating less food. And so it really kind of got my mind working on, how big food is a part of a fitness journey. And so that was a key piece of my journey, was figuring that out for myself, how beneficial it is to make sure you know what food you're putting into your body and why. And I've gotten a lot better since then, just eating whatever, but just less of it. But so that's kind of where my journey started. From there, me and my now ex-fiance, we had split up, and then I was kind of just living life. But my fitness journey did take a little bit of a toll. With all the emotions and everything that were going on, I just kind of didn't really pay attention, didn't really go to the gym. It was what it was. So then I realized I needed to get back to it, because I wanted to lose 50 pounds in 2017. And in October of 2017, me and two of my really close friends moved out to Vegas together. And it was a good place for me to kind of just have a fresh start, just do things on my own terms the way that I want to, from food, fitness, relationships, anything. And so it was definitely really beneficial for me to get out of Illinois, where I come from, south suburbs of Chicago, but just to start my own journey on my own. And so from there, I ended up losing a total of 32 pounds in 2017. And that was not my full 50 goal, but it was definitely very motivating to see that I can lose weight over the course of the entire year, rather than just needing to do it in the next month or two. So that kind of really sparked me to go on my fitness journey, which I started January 1st, 2018, and really kind of fine tune everything. That way it's a lifestyle change, rather than just, I want to lose some weight and then, that's that. Because that's always been my problem, is I've always been able to lose weight, because I've always been a bigger guy. So, you lose water weight, and it's pretty simple to drop 10, 15, 20 pounds if you just go to the gym, 3 times a week. It's not hard, but the problem was is I would never maintain that, and I would never eat the right foods, and I would never keep going to the gym, and so I'd always gain the weight back and then some. So for me, I want to change my life, and that starts with food. So all of January, I worked on specific foods. And so my one roommate, he's a certified personal trainer, and I pick his brain regularly. But the thing that he has taught me a lot of is macros, and why they're important, and how they're important, and how many are important. And so I'm on a macro, I hate the word diet, but I'm on a macro, I guess, watching what I'm eating. And so I have every single day the exact same foods. The only day I do not have the exact same foods is Tuesday, because that's my off day from the gym. So I have some less carbs. That's it. I eat the same foods every single day. The reason for that being is because some people, they can't do that. They say, oh, I can't do that, or they think that they can't do that. But the reality of it is it makes it very simplistic for me. Every single Thursday when I go to the store, I buy the exact same things. I know the exact aisles they're in. I'm not sitting there, shopping around in the store. I'm going to get specific items, and that's that. When it's this certain time of day when I have to get ready for work, I have to make these certain foods, and I have to make this much in terms of my meal preps, and I have to do this and that. And when I have to cook my chicken, it's on this day and that day. And it makes it very simplistic for me to not get too confused, because that's one of the things I've always struggled with. I've always tried to do way too many things at once, and I've always tried to improvise, and I've obviously always failed. And so I'm setting myself up for success this time around. And not because I need to lose weight or I need to be healthy, but because it's, well, why can I not be? yes, I would love to be healthy, and yes, I need to succeed in that. But the reality of it, it comes from the motivation that I have to do that. And so for me, that means breaking it down very simplistically. So for the entire month of January, didn't go to the gym a single time. And I solely just focused on my food, my macros. So I would get that in a routine and develop a habit. So I had a very finite amount of discipline towards that one specific goal to turn it into a habit. And that's a very big thing for me that I've realized is crucial to my success. Is my entire life isn't disciplined, but I do have certain areas that I can discipline myself in to form it into a habit. Because now with the food, there's no question about what I'm eating, when I'm eating, how I'm eating, how much I'm eating. It's the exact same thing every single day because I had the discipline to do that for an entire month, so it became habitual. Now I don't have to discipline myself to work on my food because it's already a habit. So now moving on to the gym. I need to go to the gym 5, 6, 7 times a week. So I've deemed that 6 times a week is I'm going to go to the gym. Now I am training for the Chicago Marathon, which I'll get into, but I've always hated running, and so that's pretty much the epitome of running. And it pushes me well outside my comfort zone, and that's where I'm learning to love to live. So, training for the Chicago Marathon. So 3 days a week, I'm going to be running and training for the Chicago Marathon, and then the other 3 days of the week that I'm going to the gym, I'm going to be weight training, working with weights. Working on different areas of my body, just to become more physically fit all around, and that's not going to change. So that's what I'm working at right now. What times of day make sense for me to go to the gym? When can I go to the gym? How long can I go to the gym? What do I need to do before and after the gym? And the best part is my food isn't lacking because I'm trying to make these new decisions with the gym. I took the time to make my food a habit, and so therefore now I'm making the gym become a habit. It's going to take a while, but they say the average amount of time it takes to form a new habit is 66 days. Now there are outliers on either side. There's things that take less time, and there's things that take more time. For me, with the food, I'm a very motivated individual, and I've learned that over time. And I still need to become more motivated, but because of my motivation to make this into a lifestyle change and really change who I am as a person. I already know that the food is a habit. It hasn't been 66 days, but I know for a fact that it's a habit because I haven't wavered from that. And it's great. And so now it's the gym. I think that one's going to take probably more than 66 days, but I've never really liked going to the gym. I played baseball all the way through college, and so I have a competitive nature, but I've never really competed with myself, and that's kind of what the gym is, competing with yourself and, being sore after your first couple of workouts, which I'm currently sore right now. But I'm really excited at the idea that going to the gym is going to become habitual. And so I'm taking my discipline and I'm focusing it solely on that, going to the gym 6 times a week, not only because I said I would and I have to follow through with that, because that's what's going to help me change my health, change my lifestyle, and change my all around life. So that way, call it 2-3 months from now, I'm going to be healthier, I'm going to be fitter, but now my food, as well as going to the gym 6 times a week, is going to be habitual over anything else. And I can take my focus and my discipline and focus on something else and discipline myself to turn something else into a habit. And so I'm really excited what the future has in store for me. Hopefully this gave you guys some insight into me, what I'm doing, how I'm doing things in my life, but I gotta go get ready for work soon, and I gotta pack all my food up so I can eat at work. But yeah, hopefully you subscribe, leave a comment, anything you want. Remember as always, love you guys.